he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met. Not sure he'd see it that way. Not anymore. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
As unpunished, you should have learned that by now. That's why I keep my nose clean and never get involved. You were trying to do the right thing. That's what an Earth Protectorate agent should do.
Wouldn't have expected you to see it that way, given all your talk of trusting no one and looking out for myself. But maybe we've both done some growing since then. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Where? Yeah, that's really far away, but let's do it.
Keep 'em coming. I can do this all day.
Oh, I thought they were shooting at me for a second. Oh, there's another one. I was about to say, there's bad guys in the town? No. I get that there's stamina and like Fallout and stuff when it comes to like sprinting. But I'm proud that sometimes they don't include that in games. So you can like get to where you're going. I get it, but I don't like it. We probably not attack this.
You know, this colony's not half bad when folks ain't shooting at us.
What's that? I go in?
Always been curious about the kind of training that'll produce an arbiter. Can't imagine it's pleasant. You hear that? Sounds like a dragoon tropping about.
News was sold next.
I don't fancy making its acquaintance.
Okay. We are not the level for that area just yet. That is what it's saying, so. And if I remember the last game, it does not go well when you're below level.
Careful, friends. Reckon there might be a few loose Raptidons wandering around. You know that Auntie's chosen rival for Raptidon-based injuries.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472. 472 means they're gonna fill anything that moves full of holes. Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport.
Foot soldier armor?
That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for
Does it say it's stolen after you steal it? Question mark. Yep, it does. Okay. Probably shouldn't wear it in front of them.
I don't even want to think about the damage those Krabbels are gonna do to my machines.
They're Krabbels. They ain't gonna do nothing to your precious terminal.
Okay, so like stuff like that.
Yeah, you may have the right of it. I just ain't certain.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Excellent. Ready, Scout.
They're scold though.
These anti-soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
The juveniles aren't that crazy. I can.
Let's get 'em over with! The idea is to kill them before you die.
Need fast travel? You can, once you locate it. Okay. Tribute pancake. A crabble hammer claw. I don't like that. Not scold, but they're heavily armored. Have a bunch of health.
I saw another dude walking outside this morning.
Oh yeah, is that crazy or something?
or sprint. Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprack race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea.
You can't swim. Okay. You can't swim. Got it. Got it. That's stupid. At least it loaded me right here, knowing that you might try that, but still stupid.
This looks like the place. Oh, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Niles.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
But Niles, you didn't tell me that Zabulon thought you were dead. That's awful.
I didn't know. Didn't realize you would...
What else was I to think? You disappeared, sent no word. Death was the best I could have hoped for you, given the alternatives. Let's not mince words. You ran from the cause, I stayed, and suffered for it. Now you turn up with this stranger. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
If I was, would that make you more or less willing to trust me? Who I am depends on how you treat me, so tread lightly. Just a friend of Niles like you.
Not for your sake. Niles doesn't have the best history of looking after his friends.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Yeah, you're just mad because Niles had better, cooler friends now. That's funny. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but that's funny.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck!